everybody. Chad McNabb driving here in Middle Tennessee, downtown Nashville, down on Broadway. Of course, all the honky tonks are world famous Broadway, Lower Broadway. All your honky tonks. Of course, here on my right, this purple building that's the famous Tootsie's honky tonk, real small, narrow honky tonk. It is 2 stories and it does have a rooftop bar on it though, so there's more than just the bottom levels to it. Could fit more people in there. Of course, right here on my right, coming up at the red light in this corner, that is called 5th and Broadway. That's a major shopping area just up here in the past couple of years. Apple store there has a 1230 Club. Blanco 1230 Club is partially owned by Justin Timberlake. They have several different stores in there too. Ray-Ban, Ariat, several others. Then you have the Assembly Food Hall in the back of it, which is a big food hall. It's probably got around 30 different restaurants in it. Oh yeah, Hattie B's is there. Prince's Hot Chicken. Prince's is a hot chicken restaurant too. That's in the food hall. Pharmacy Burger. Several different Chinese, Asian cuisine, Mexican, Hispanic cuisine, Indian cuisine. It has everything in there. So, just want to get something to eat when you come to Nashville. That's one of the options you can go to that has a lot of different varieties of food. I believe it's Tennessee Titans are playing the Cincinnati Bengals today. I've seen a lot of different Titans and Cincinnati fans walking around town. Of course, Nashville has a lot of transplants from all parts of the U.S. that live here now. So you'll see a lot of people, even though they may probably people that are moved here from not just come here for the game from Ohio, but probably a lot of people that's moved here from Ohio, from Cincinnati. And of course, you have all over different parts of the people that's moved here. Now, crossing the railroad and coming in, this is the Gulch. And I'll take you over here to the famous Gulch. This is 12th Avenue right here. I-65 is just another red light up. And if you turn right at that red light, which I'll go back here in a little bit, and you go about a half a mile and turn right, you'll go to where the Marathon Motor Works at, and where American Pickers has their store. But this is Gulch, and you can turn right here. It does extend over here on this side of Broadway too. The north side is a lot of apartments, mainly on this side of the Gulch. But the Gulch that everybody knows and that everybody wants to see and visit, and is on this side. Of course, they're still doing a lot of construction up here, building a lot of road work, building even more new buildings, all kinds of new apartments, condos, hotels. Like I said, this is 12th Avenue South. And then you can take 12th Avenue South all the way into 12 South neighborhood, which is a trendy neighborhood, which is more single family homes than apartments. It's mainly all single family homes. You have some retail over there, a lot of you have the $5 Bakery, Reese Witherspoon shops over there, Draper James, a couple other trendy, I guess, shops are over there in 12 South neighborhood. Then turn right here, you can go back into Midtown Nashville, and then right up there, next past Midtown is Vanderbilt campus, Vanderbilt University campus, and then behind it is the famous Music Row of Nashville, where all of your country music recording studios, record companies are. Like I said, this is the Gulch. The Gulch is very popular, of course, with your I would say under 35 to 40-year-old age. Maybe even a little younger than that age group. Got a real trendy neighborhood. Well, a lot of trendy restaurants and shops over here too. A lot of new apartments, condos, several hotels like the W Hotel. 404 Kitchen, Sambuca Restaurant. Turn right, that will take you back to 12th Avenue South, and you can go back up to Music Row too. At the go up to the traffic circle up here. That will take you to the Music Row. Now we're coming into the Gulch, where this is the part that's everybody wants to visit. Right here on my right, you got the pub. That's supposed to be an English pub, but I think it's more of a Americanized version of an English pub. There's Bar Louie in front of me. Then over here on the right is the famous Biscuit Love restaurant. That's a very popular biscuit breakfast restaurant. Of course, you see it still has lines right now, so you have to get there early if you want to get in fast, get your breakfast. And then coming up here on the right, you have, a little bit further out, is Milk and Honey restaurant, another popular breakfast brunch restaurant. And then come over here in a minute, just on your right, is the most probably popular thing that you had the most tourists that come over here for. Not a lot today because it's a Sunday probably. All the tourists are mostly going home probably. Right here on my right there is the Angel Wings mural. Here's Milk and Honey on my right. So keep going, and you go back over here to the North Gulch. And Amazon Yards is on the other side. Of over here, right there where those cranes are at. Amazon Yards, of course, that's where they're building big development with two Amazon office buildings already been built. Building several more residential condos, buildings. A big entertainment center is going to be over there with like a movie theater, a 6,000 or 7,000 seat theater, concert venue. Now I'll take you over here to Marathon Motor Works is at, which is of course where the American Picker store is at. This is George L. Davis Boulevard next to I-65. Said on the other side of the interstate over here, that's Midtown Nashville. There's going to be a lot of new development over there happening. Of course, the development's happening everywhere around downtown Nashville. I'll show you even on the other side of the Cumberland River. We'll have some big development, especially now that the new Tennessee Titans football stadium has been announced, which is going to be a dome stadium. It's going to be built a little bit farther back from the river than the current stadium, so they can build a kind of a neighborhood right there close to the river with the new apartments, office buildings, retail. It's called the East Bank neighborhood over there. You're on the east side of the Cumberland River, and then of course East Nashville is right there on the other side of Interstate 65, and that's a highly gentrified neighborhood. Still got some areas where you have government housing and some lower housing that's not been taken care of, but a lot of it's been a lot of the old houses have been bought and refurbished. New retail, a lot of old buildings have been turned into new retail. Straight in front of me, you can see where that crane and that water tower is. That's where Marathon Motor Works is, and that's where the American Picker Store is at. Now I'm turning on to Charlotte Avenue. Charlotte Avenue is a major avenue that runs east-west in Nashville. It's on the northern side of Broadway. Keep going, you can go out to some other gentrified neighborhoods out here in West Nashville, like the Nations and Sylvan Park. This newer neighborhood right here where you take some of these townhouses. Johnston Avenue, I'm turning on now. Right here on my left, turn this red light there is Marathon Music Works. Right here. Here we go. Right here is Marathon Music Works, the home of the American Picker Store. They have other things in there too. It's just not the American Picker Store. There's other stores. Maybe some, I think, or maybe even some, I think there's even food being in there. Harley Davidson store. So, kind of like an antique mall, but it also has new stuff in it too. Then back over here to the right, you can go back over to Tennessee State University and Fisk University and Meharry Medical College campuses, which are all historically black universities and medical school. course, Vanderbilt, Belmont University, and Lipscomb University are all in close proximity over here on north on Broadway, West End Avenue, Blakemore, close to Music Row. So it goes pretty much, if you turn right here and or keep going straight, you run back into Broadway, then you would, in just a little bit, you're going to be back over at Vanderbilt University. Of course, that's one of the nicknames of Nashville. It's called the Athens of the South because it has a lot of colleges here and universities. We also have, there's another college here called Tribeca Nazarene. Turning back onto Charlotte Avenue. Here's I-65 again. Get on there, go, and then just go a little bit and you'll run back into Interstate 40. Now we're coming back into North Gulch neighborhood. Where all these apartment buildings are. Of course, then the state capitol is right up here on Capitol Hill, and this is on the other side of Charlotte Avenue. This will be called North Capitol neighborhood, and then go to Jefferson Avenue, and then past that is the Germantown neighborhood, which is a very popular, fast-growing neighborhood with a lot of apartments and some single-family housing too. Said, anywhere you go in Nashville, close to downtown, there's a lot of new development happening. That's the Grand Hyatt Hotel right there on the left. Back into the main tourist area of the Gulch. Back on the 12th Avenue South, go over to Broadway, then go back to close to Amazon Yards. Here is, this street right here is probably mispronounced. Of course, it's spelled Demonbreun, and you would think it would be Demon Brune Street, but it's pronounced Demumbrian Street. And Demumbrian Street is where you have, down here on the right, I'll turn down here to just where the Music City Center is, the Nashville Convention Center is at. You got the Marriott Hotel over here, the Westin and the JW Marriott Hotel right here on the corner, Embassy Suites. The backside of Bridgestone Arena is all on Demumbrian. Think somebody that was somebody's last name, that how it got the name Demumbrian was named after. Now I'm turning it back. There's the JW Marriott Hotel right there, the glass hotel. Then you got the One Hotel with its glass on the left, and then Cambria Hotel next to it, and then behind that is the Embassy Suites Hotel. Keep going down on the right, you will run into Music City Center. It's actually, I've made a mistake. I've turned here we go. Now I'm on the right street. Here we go, my bad. But there is the Music City Center right here, the Nashville Convention Center right here on my right corner. That's right. On the top of it, it has a shape of a guitar, and then right down below it is the Country Music Hall of Fame. There's Union Station, the old Union Station. And this castle-looking three-story building in front of me, that is called the Hume Fogg Academic High School. I believe, I think it's, I don't know if it's private or public, but it's one of the top high schools in the country, and it's for, I think it's all-girls school too. This building in front of me, the tall building, that's the Tennessee State Office Building. This, I think it's called this William Snodgrass Building. Of course, up on the other side, to the right, is the Tennessee State Capitol, Capitol Hill. Then over here on Church Street, turn left. That is where you have the right here is where you have the Amazon Yards being built with the, or no, not Amazon Yards, Nashville Yards, excuse me. Amazon office buildings are there. Alcove Germantown building, new apartment building. The Nashville YMCA is right back there too, and the next 5 years are supposed to be building the tallest building in Nashville there over top of the Nashville YMCA. It's supposed to be built by Germantown, who's developed several of these tall buildings here in Nashville. Supposed to be 750 feet tall. Now, I'm not sure, but I don't know if Nashville has a height limit on their buildings because of their proximity to the Nashville airport or what, but I think they do. So unless they get approval by or change or something to the FCA, the FAA changes that, probably the height, I don't know if they'll get maybe later, 1,000-foot skyscraper. Of course, the Nashville airport is probably about 6-7 miles east of downtown over here off of Interstate 40. Said I'm on church. There's one of the Germantown buildings. It's a glass building right here on the right, the 505 building. It's a little over 500 feet tall. Now we're coming down here to Printer's Alley. Right in this area, you got a lot of old office buildings that have been converted into hotels. Some are, here's a Courtyard by Marriott on the right. Got the Bobby Hotel, the Hermitage Hotel. The Hermitage is probably the most old school, nicest hotel in Nashville. Very expensive to stay there. And they have the bathroom, even the men's bathroom is famous at the Hermitage Hotel. Haven't been in it, but it's not your normal men's bathroom, they say. Like I say, straight ahead is Nissan Stadium on the other side of the river. Right here at this Printer's Alley sign is an alley, and you have like several different bars, restaurants, and clubs in this alley on both sides, and you have the Nashville Underground. There's a Fleet Street English pub there. It's 3rd Avenue. Of course, down here, right here, that gray building on my right, that is the building where the guy that parked the RV with a bomb in it on this side parked it in front of that building right here on 2nd Avenue. And it blew up. And right here is on 2nd Avenue. And they're still doing renovations on these buildings that were damaged by the bomb. But a lot of the 2nd Avenue further down has been renovated and opened back up, like Coyote Ugly, Wild Horse Saloon. There's even a Taco Bell on 2nd Avenue down there that has serves alcohol, and it has a stage for live music. Of course, Nashville, Music City. Even Taco Bell's going to have music in it. There's Nissan Stadium and the Cumberland River. Like I said, the new stadium, Dome Stadium, that is going to be further away from the river. I'm driving into the North Capitol neighborhood. And over here on my right, on the other side of the river, you have this train bridge. On the other side of that is Topgolf. And besides Topgolf, Oracle has bought a lot of acres, and they're going to build a big office complex over here. For at least 8,000 workers. That's called the River North development. It's also going to have apartments, retail, office buildings. I'm turning on. This is James Robertson Parkway. And there is the Tennessee State Capitol in front of me, Capitol Hill. And then turn right, 3rd Avenue here. You can turn and go down, and you can head back into Germantown neighborhood. But that's going to give me my updated tour of downtown Nashville. If you want to see more of East and Middle Tennessee, just comment below, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.